acoustic solo shows. I can see Neil Young doing that. I saw Neil Young so many times play. I mean, obviously, the supreme Jedi master of solo acoustic shows. And the first thing you do with your heroes is you kind of try to emulate them. And then, you have to go through your kill daddy phase, where you're like, okay, I'm not gonna try to be like that guy anymore. So like, when we played the Brit School benefit with Fish, Neil and Peggy, his first wife, Neil, they had everybody over to their house for dinner, which is like a huge thrill. You go over there and it's a beautiful house. It's like really cool, and you're thinking, wow, Neil Young. I want to be like Neil Young. And I go in the house, and soon I went in there, and he had a lot of like fringy lamps. Like, you know what I'm talking about? There's like lamps. It's like cool. It's like old. Everything's like old, cool, like cool rugs and like pillows to sit on. Exactly what you want. When you go to Neil Young's house. Exactly what you want it to be. And one of the things was that he had a lot of fringy lamps. Like, you know what I'm talking about, those lamps? So, I went and got a bunch of fringy lamps for my house. Like, I could be like, Neil Young and get fringy lamps. It's like when we were living in Westwood in Vermont. All of a sudden our house was filled with fringy lamps. And then one day I was like, fuck fringy lamps. I'm getting rid of all the fringy lamps. I don't have to be like Neil Young. And then we got modern lamps. I don't know. We got lamps, lamps with low wattage, sort of like bright light bulbs, like dim light bulbs. That's it. We went our own way. I went my own way. Followed my own heart. I got dim light bulb lamps. I'm one of this fringy shit. And then, this is another. I'm sorry, I'm going off script here. It really wasn't. Then, I had the incredible opportunity to play with Neil a couple more times. And I told my story about the farming story. This is just a funny thing I have to say. I was backstage and I like telling these stories when I do these things. I've done 6 or I think 7 acoustic tours now. As far as I know, I've never repeated a story, which is, it's getting tough. Cause I want to dig into the greatest hits, Paint good, Fish is doing something bad. But I'm still rolling with no repeats. It's like the baker's dozen of acoustic tours.
Yeah!
So I'm going to save the farm and Neil Young story, but I will tell you that another time I got to play with him, he was like, man, he's like, if you're playing solo acoustic, he said this, he's like, you gotta get up and move every 3 songs. Or so go over the piano, or walk around, pretend you're moving, and then sit back down. And I was like, fuck you, I'm not moving. Can't tell me what to do. I do my own thing. I just sing. I love Neil Young. I get so scared, man. The internet scares the living daylights out of me. Oh, God. I talked about this yesterday. You guys scared of the internet? I mean, they post everything you say, man. It's messed up. Say one thing. I wake up in the morning, I pick up my phone, I'm am I canceled? God, one more day. And my daughter, my younger daughter, who's 27, Bella, she's always like, don't get canceled. She really thinks I'm gonna say something. except that you can touch your finger on it and a pizza arrives. Which is really cool. So, I like it for that reason. Thank you. I mean, I love you, and I'm speaking for my bandmates from MTV. That other band I'm in, Fish and Mike and Paige, we love all of you too, and I wish, I sincerely, this is, not like a funny thing, but a real thing, especially in the last couple of years, I wish everyone in the Fish community could just hear me and Paige and Mike and Fish backstage kind of like talking in complete awe about what we see. Like, you guys are looking this way, but it's like the perspective has changed over all these years. And, when like we look out there at a show, and we talk about this before we go on stage, it's like awe-inspiring and mind-blowing and incomprehensible, looking out and seeing these like communities within communities, like, there's the gang that hangs out the back of the floor, and like I recognize these groups of friends, and I can see people getting, like, coming, together with all the years, with a combination of all the years, and it's I'm telling you, as I stand here today, it's more mind-blowing for the four of us than it is, we just hope that we're playing like a somewhat decent, music to